Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the bullpen. Hope everybody's happy. Happy Friday, right? Happy Friday, happy wife, happy girlfriend, happy somebody, right? Hope everybody's happy. I'm happy. Try to be happy. Thank God it's Friday. Somebody's happy. Already got a good crowd, 6 people in the house. Do I get any thumbs up? Hey, 3 thumbs up. Oh. Late night, Friday night. It's 8 o'clock Central Time where I'm at. Somebody already gave me $20. Appreciate that. My trusted compadre, Blue John. Appreciate that. Somebody said they don't like balut. You know, I can't say I don't like it because I never tried it. I lived in the Philippines. Somebody said I lived in the Philippines for 10 years. I have to say that I lived in the Philippines for 13 years, and I never tried it. But I can say I love eggs, all kinds of eggs, scrambled eggs, poached eggs, hard-boiled eggs, sunny side up, over easy, omelets, all kinds of omelets. I don't like stink eggs. you know the 1,000-year-old eggs, and never tried balut. Looking at the egg with the beak and the feathers. And the soft bones and everything, that just yeah, kind of rough. First topic right out of the chute. My daughters, I just talked to my daughter, both my daughters, earlier today. I'm talking about early today. And they in their town they're having horse races. Their grandfather, they got horses in Iloilo. Their grandfather has a couple of horses, and they're going to have a horse race. Yeah, and my daughters got all dressed up and took some pictures, and I'll flash some pictures to you real fast. I mean real fast because I don't want nobody to get all stupid. Not saying that you would or nothing, but this is YouTube. And talked to my sons today. They're both at work at the airport. They both work at the same airport. My oldest son, my youngest, works for my oldest son at the airlines in Anchorage. I'm not going to say what airlines because, again, there's too many weirdos. Not saying that listen to my channel. You guys aren't no weirdos, but Heaven forbid. I think you guys get the picture. But anyway, show you my pictures. Oh, there you are. Let me take there we go. There's my oldest picture in the blue, and my youngest, I'm standing right next to her. I know. Can't be your daughters, Kevin. Way too pretty. My star got a double chin. Both my daughters got double chins. And then Star right there. I asked Star, why you look all pretty? She said they got a pageant at the horse race, and both my daughters entered it. And then both my sons at work. See, in Anchorage, the ocean is right next to the airport. So they get something to do about it. But yeah, that's both all four of my kids. So yeah. But Kevin, you're in contact with your kids? I didn't know that. but Peter B's in the house. How come you don't change your picture, Peter B? Oh, how you guys doing? What is going on a Friday night? Gogo Boba's in the house. Thank you for coming out. Let me put my glasses on. Oh, somebody's asshole. Oh. Frank and Barry still going at it, huh? Put the link out earlier. And I injected myself yesterday. Felt horrible. Felt truly horrible. I ate. I had to go to Evansville, Indiana, to get my they didn't have no my injections, so we had to go to Evansville, Indiana, to pick up my meds, my injection. So we went there. See, my injections has to be refrigerated all the time, and until I use the injection, and then around a half an hour before I inject myself, it has to warm up, and like 15 minutes. Then I can self-inject myself. Frank and Bama are friends. Probably are. I bet, Bama. I mean, Go-Go. I bet you they really are friends. It's all a front to get money. But yeah, so my cousin and I we went and got a burger, and then came back, and then I injected myself, and boy, I just felt just horrible the whole time, and then the whole night. And then afterwards that night, last night, felt like I was gonna hurl vomit. Glad I didn't vomit. I didn't want to waste that burger. Got 20 people in the house. Thank you guys for coming out. Don't forget to smash that like. Yeah, be careful about when you take medicine. There are always side effects. Good side effects and bad side effects. Perfect strangers. Don C. Hey Don C, how you doing, man? Hope everything is going good for you in Thailand. Hope the weather and everything is treating you good. Palms itching. That's always a good sign, right? Oh. Hulk Hulk, how you doing, my friend? Welcome back to the bullpen. Hey, all of you guys can come to my stream. Everybody's welcome. Everybody has free speech. If you want to come, if you want to come on my channel, don't be shy. You don't have to show your face if you don't want. Just you just come on and my hand was itching. Appreciate that. Another high. Hulk Hulk always takes care of me. I appreciate that, my friend. Lot of high rollers come on my channel though, so we appreciate that. Christmas is coming around the corner, so my daughters really appreciate that part. my daughters are asking for a bicycle. My daughters are growing like weeds. Yeah, I told my daughter. Here we are. Yeah, my daughter and I, we have a we have a good relationship. You know, there's both of them together. Yeah, they're very well taken care of. Come on, let's all support Big Cat Boy. He can. I appreciate that, Hulk Hulk. But yeah, like I said, I have people support me on and off. There's a lot of good people out there. Yeah, we that chip in. Not many, but there's a few. But yeah, don't forget to smash that like button. That's always nice. Uh-oh. There we go. Rained out today. We I took a walk up to my mailbox up the hill, and when I was start coming back down, that's when it started raining out. I put a hoodie on so I could feel the raindrops hit me on the head. Raindrops on falling on my head. Luckily, I was wearing a hoodie, so that part was kind of nice. Huh, Kevin, you're yeah. We've been having a little bit of the weather, so I don't know why. Let me see how. Huh. Let me see if let me turn on the light. There we go. Let me see if it looks any better. Let me turn on the light a little bit more. Hmm. Yeah, our internet's not always the best internet around here. We don't have a good internet connection where we're at. So thank you guys. Hey, Biggie, how you doing? Welcome back to the bullpen. In our household, there's many people using the internet. We have that Elon Musk internet, so we his internet's not always the best, not my opinion. But better than nothing. 23 watt can come out. Don't force people. Thank you, Hulk Hulk. But we appreciate everybody's support. One way we appreciate everybody's participation, and thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us. Like I said, I'm happy with $1, $5, two centavos, one. I mean, I'm not a greedy person, and I just appreciate a little bit here and there is always good. I'm not gonna block you if you don't if you don't do it. Hey, Ken's birthday, I think, was just a couple of days ago. I'd like to wish Ken a happy delayed happy birthday. I wished him happy birthday. Gave him a happy birthday notice a couple of days ago. I think Ken got hit up north with a bunch of snow. I hope you guys hope he survived the blast, early blast of snow. Him and his house and property. Can't believe how much snow that they got in that kind of area in and around that places. Again, I just wish everybody. This is the beginning of the Christmas era. Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. Try to put all your hostile behavior aside. Try to be happy. Put all your negativity away for at least a couple of months, right? If you can. Season to be happy and joyful and caring for other people instead of yourself. It's a thought. Birthdays are overrated. Yeah, especially when you get certain age. It's not a happy thought no more. Yeah, you're right. If you're a child, it's still fun. Same with Christmas, it's fun. But if you're old, getting out of bed is an achievement. Oh, we have a beautiful young lady in the house. Hello, Lisa. Welcome back to the bullpen. Got tacos. Hey, John. I would rather have a taco than balut any day. Oh, tacos. I could yell tacos any day. Somebody yelling tacos. Get up and run, buy tacos. Somebody yelling balut. Wake up, turn over, and go back to sleep. Oh. Heck. Tacos. How you doing, Reza? You guys check out Reza's channel. You having a show today? If she's having a show, you guys go check it out. Happy Friday. Always happy. Try to be happy. Don't be negative. No time to be sad. Not in this time, not in this world. There you go, Hulk. She got a very good channel, you guys. She got a lot of pretty girls, ladies on her show. So it's always worthwhile to go over there and say hi, because some of her friends come over here and say hi. So it's always nice to say hi back. Never know. Always good to mingle. She speaks English. She says hi to me, so that's always good. She always says hi and asks about my daughters. That's always appreciated. If people remember your name, that's always a thumbs up, right? Yeah, always give respect, and people will give you respect back. But if you treat people bad, then they're not they won't treat you. But if you treat them nice, they'll come back and treat you nice back. What goes around comes around, and that's the way things should be. But if you treat people bad, then that's how things usually go. Oh my goodness! What happened to that? What happened to that girl? Are you talking about that girl from Henstelitzen? Oh, you're talking about that girl from she liked me for a while, and then she went cuckoo. Brazil. Yeah. Shirley, you're talking about. Yeah, she, she was, she ate too many Cocoa Pebbles. Shirley, yeah, she was a nutcase. But she was nice. But yeah, she was. Yeah, she was. Well, hey, don't everybody remember? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, how you all doing today? Yeah, Biggie likes to bring her up. Hey, Biggie, what are you doing? How come you're not coming up? Biggie likes to talk about her anyway, so that's okay. Brazil, yeah. Oh, heck. 21 people in the house. Thank you, guys. Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. They already stopped playing Christmas commercials and all kinds of stuff. And at Walmart, they got the little Salvation Army people outside, cold outside already. Yeah, Christmassy outside. Get in the mood, right? Get in the Christmas spirit. Oh, okay, John. That sounds nice. Hey, yeah, Ken. Ned, the link is up. There we go. Hey, April. Yeah, hopefully, I'm gonna get a. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to get a booster, like an internet booster, and hopefully that will clear up, like kind of like boost my signal. I hope. Hopefully that will fix, because Hulk just mentioned that my signal looks kind of cloudy. Hey, Reza, you can just listen and hang out with us. You're more than welcome to hang out with us. Arcelio Cohn is in the house. Big A, you gonna have a show pretty soon? You and your posse. You're gonna have one of your famous parties. Those are always fun. Always fun to watch. Something to look forward to, right? Hmm. Oh, you had one last night. Just oh, did you air it, or was it like a private hangout? I wasn't feeling good last night, so I apologize for not. Yeah, I didn't catch it if you had one. Still feeling a little bit out of it from the shot that I took. Well, that don't sound good. Yeah, she's fine. She just got a lot of water out of the house. Yeah, if you live in a low-lying housing, for a floodline, that's why where my kids live. They live up on top of the mountain, so they don't get flood. But down below, where the rice fields are, sometimes people get mudslides. Luckily, where the rice fields where her grandfather has, they don't they don't get affected by the mudslides. They get affected by over water. Man, kind of dead tonight, you guys. Meaning dead wise, not nobody wants to come up. You got a lot of interaction with you guys, but nobody wants to come up and talk. People must be feeling shy. Oh, oh, Yeah, we get a brave soul.
Hi, I'm a troll.
Can you pick up the bass a little bit?
I could if you give me enough money. I'm going to do a show later on called How to Be an E-Beggar in 5 Easy Steps.
Oh, and can you name the easy step?
Well, I can't give it away yet, but I'm going to teach
Okay,
everyone.
I was gonna get a pen and pencil or a crayon, or I was gonna get some kind of writing instrument. But wait. I gotta oh heck, now I gotta get a whiteboard. I get a whiteboard marker. Now I get a whiteboard. Heck, I do get a whiteboard. It's on the wall. But it's a small 11-inch whiteboard.
Yes, Peter V. She has a sister and 2 brothers.
Well, that was funny. I do get some. I do get some. I got a whole bunch of shit right here.
Hey, is it
I got some
the reason I came up, Kevin? I heard a rumor. I want to verify it. That you've given up Maria and now you're courting Risa Bazarte. Is there any truth to that? That's the rumor.
Hey, Reese is a beautiful woman.
Oh, I'm not. Did you see what I said about her? She's a very nice person. But I heard that you were trying to make a play for her. I just wanted to verify that rumor if it's true or not.
I think Reese is too busy.
Really? What is she busy doing?
Yeah. Probably fighting off a whole bunch of guys, I think.
Well, who better than to have?
I'm sure I'm not the only person knocking on her door.
Well, who better to fight him off than a former bouncer named Kevin?
I'm old though. She probably wants young people.
You know, Peter, the the Coke can. This is our way of mocking all these people that have this fruit. I don't know if you've even seen this, but they do like 30 or 40 uploads a day of. It'll be like an apple, and then all of a sudden the apple splits in two, and their face pops in. And this has become like a big trend, and so we were just mocking that with the Coke can thing.
I just bought her a house.
But thank you for the comment on her. She's very beautiful eyes and beautiful everything. Beautiful person inside and out.
Yeah.
But is that true? So you trying to go in that direction?
No.
Someone said that the other day, but I just thought, I'll ask Kevin directly.
Well, you know, you can't believe everything you hear. At least I hope you don't.
I don't believe anything I hear. That's why I come up.
Yeah, you do. That's the sad part.
I don't believe any.
I told you about. I told you can't do that, but you don't listen to me all the time.
I don't spread it. I ask the man himself. I did talk to Shirley the other day. She says hi. You know what? I talked to Shirley. You know why Shirley said she doesn't come on anymore? She said that she doesn't understand all the sarcasm in the show. So,
hey, you know, she's been around for how many years? What do you mean she don't understand? She knows.
No, she knows it exists, but she doesn't understand all the little joking and stuff. So that's what her reasoning for not being on the show anymore.
Yeah, but you know, she's been around, not just mine, but she's been around to like everybody's YouTube channel, from mine and Brett and all these other people. hundreds of people. She figures out after a while.
I see.
She's not as naive as she thinks. I mean, as she leads. So
Well,
what did you do? Did you sort her out?
Oh, I've had a few conversations with her just back and forth every once in a while.
Oh.
I invited her to come on your show.
Did you just talk to her head?
Yes. No, but I was trying to get her to come on the show. That's why the conversation started, and then there was a little bit of back and forth over the last months. But that's her reason. I'm not saying it's true or not. I'm just telling you, she said she doesn't come on because everyone's so sarcastic and she doesn't understand all the inside jokes.
Huh. Yeah, she told me one time, she told me for me to delete all of my shows with her in them. I told her that was never going to happen. Hey, Peter. I hope not. No, she don't believe in that. Because she believes in, she has
kind words.
She believes in the same religion as I do.
Yeah, she believes in a square earth, and her big icon is Brigham Young also, right?
Yeah.
You have a statue of Brigham Young on your desk right now.
No, I don't.
Kevin says, when I grow up, I want to be like Brigham Young. But I'll be happy with only 50 wives, not 56.
But I do got I do got three Eskimos on my computer desk.
I believe you.
Right here. See that? But brought that back with me.
You were dating or you were married to an Eskimo woman, right?
Yeah. But I met her. I was dating her sister before I met her. Her youngest sister, and then my ex, her older sister was in the military. She was on leave when I met her.
Did they live in the same igloo?
No, nobody lives in igloos. Only in the movies. What's wrong with you?
You mean that's not real?
I
thought I saw it somewhere.
Stop it. No, you must be talking. You must be drinking too much tubac or something.
I might be. How do you like my new name change? I changed the name of my channel.
Did you really? Yeah. Mr. Round Earth? You guys. You know.
What happened to all those flat earthers on YouTube? They seem to disappear recently.
What happened to what?
All the flat earth people. They seem to disappear.
Oh, I'm sure they're listening with their clubs and
screenshotting.
You know,
right?
they're
recording
they're out there.
While a case.
There's there are a lot of sickos out there. So
yeah, standing by with the screenshots, standing by with the recordings.
ready
All
to
you
go back
letter
to
to the
Fazio and we report. Go back to that master.
What is new with all the people, all the three main, you know, Barry.
Frankie's doing good, believe it or not. Emma's still going off the wall. And
I didn't really have
Fazio,
much
I
time
don't
to
really
watch
pay
him.
attention to him.
Where is Jack Thompson? That's a good question. Jack Thompson normally appears by this time.
Oh,
In the words of Rodney King, can't we all just get along?
huh.
Yes, I totally agree.
Well, oh, hey, Loss. Hey, Loss.
Hey, what's going on, Big Kev? What's going on, Big E? Not too
Howdy,
Hey,
good.
man,
howdy,
long
Rick.
time no see.
Yeah, it's been a while. How you been?
I've been excellent.
That's good. Your face looks a little thinner, so I'm assuming you've lost some more weight.
Wow, that's a compliment from you. I can't believe that one.
I call them
You
how
must be feeling good. Are you on the airplane going to Colombia? Is that why you're in a good mood?
No, very soon though. Very soon. I worked all freaking day long today.
Because I heard you were saying that you were going to Colombia, so I figured you must be you're in a good mood. You're in a good mood.
Pretty soon. I mean, the vacation's coming up, so yeah. No, I'm sitting there messing with OSB, and then I happened to look over at YouTube, saw you're live, and I hadn't seen you for a while. Figured I'd jump in and say what's up.
Yeah, I heard you were on Nico. No, I heard you talking to Honeyco the other day and
Oh yeah, I was on there like 2 or 3 days ago, I guess.
talking
But I was also
talking
on.
to that boy.
Yeah, man. Oh, that young kid. He needs some. He needs a little male guidance in his life.
Tell him to lift some weights and vitamins.
Yeah, trying to
And
teach him how to be a man. He's been trapped for. I think he's like 30 years old. He ain't been doing nothing with his life. So
Who was that? The guy from Vegas?
no, I don't think he's from Vegas. His screen handle is hippie dippity, like I don't know, like
Oh
98
yeah,
or some shit
no,
like that.
I know that guy. Yeah.
we all need guidance. So
Yeah, this is true. Some more than others. I'm rarely when I jump on the streams with a lot of people, I'm usually on my phone. So when you put, Peter V. Jr. his thing up there, I've never noticed his icon before. You know what
I
I mean?
know that.
Or
That's
his
why
avatar.
I just I try to just flash it just quickly. Not, I don't want to linger. I just want to flash it just quickly. I don't want to make it stay on too long. But I tell him to change his avatar. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do there in Colombia?
Oh, give me just a second.
All right. Oh.
You should try Colombia too, Kevin.
Well, I can't do anything right now. Hey, Big E, dang it. Yeah, after my show, I'll talk to you after my show. Somebody want to contact you. And
Sorry about that, Kev. My kid's a little on the sick side, so I was making sure she was okay. No, I'm gonna plan to do a bunch of things. I'm gonna meet up with Nico again. From we met up last year, so we're gonna meet up again this year and probably cause a little bit of mayhem.
Are you going to meet him in Colombia?
Yeah. Yep, he's probably out and about right now down there somewhere. It's almost not man. My wife was telling me a little while ago. I guess they've had a little more of an outbreak of the the beer virus, and so they're might be doing a mass band-aid again, or they are doing it. I don't know, man. So one of these countries, man, that just don't have their shit together.
I read somewhere where they were mulling about doing a mask mandate in California.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Certain areas in there in California. Peter, why do I remind you of your grandfather 50 years ago? And I'd be sending, apparently, the Blueberry Patriot says.
Damn it.
Yep, no power. Yeah, usually I'm on. I'm usually at work when I do this stuff. I typically don't jump on people's streams when I'm at home doing other shit.
Well, do have some free time at home, huh?
Yeah, the kids kind of sick. I was messing on the computer, messing with the OBS software. So doing a little research on that. And
have you mastered that?
Not at all. That's why I'm still messing with it. Man,
that's a little bit difficult to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the best one overall, but man, there's a large learning curve to it.
Yeah, it is. I want to do it, but I used to do it with my green screen right here. I used to do the green screen and then this.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You used to use OBS when you were doing the green screen, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn it because I'm going to try to do a little live. Not a ton, but I want to do a little bit of it. I'm going to at least put in a little attempt for it for next year. See how it goes. But, StreamYards is, StreamYards, Streamlabs, a lot of them, they're pretty easy to use, but I want to do a little more than just, your standard add people in, show a window or whatever, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can do a lot once you figure it out, and you can put pictures and lower thirds and comments and things. You can make it look really nice. And
yeah, I figured when I do it,
like
maybe
a
I could play
news
some
channel.
Yeah, I figure when I do it, maybe I could have one of the games I'm playing in like a little window or something like that, just a little background. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it, that's for sure.
You can find some tutorials on YouTube about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been looking up different things. Like I said, just a steep learning curve. I've messed with it. It's been a couple of years ago I was messing with it, so I got to kind of get real familiar with it again.
Yeah, it just depends on how patient you are with it.
Yeah, let's see. My time can be valuable sometimes, so we'll see.
Yeah.
You should have named yourself Mr. Flat Earth, man. I would have really, since you're against it, Well, not against it, since, it's ridiculous.
Well, I'm trying to poke the little weasels, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
They get outraged when someone
trying to mock them.
Some of them guys, man, they're special. They are special, some of them.
Well, I think I seen a couple of them when I'm driving my yellow bus. I think I stop and pick them up, a couple of them, because they're wearing the same hockey helmets.
Who gave you keys to drive anything?
I've been driving the same bus for a while, so they're still wearing the same helmet.
Yeah.
Big body, say little helmet. Just joking, you guys. Just joking. It's okay to joke. We were my aunt and I, we were over at Golden Corral, and I seen some people. They were wearing like a hockey helmet and stuff, and I was going, "Is there a hockey team in town?" My aunt said, "Hey, these are special." And I'm going, what do you mean? And I go, "Oh."
It was flat earthers. You know,
Yeah.
I did do a show last night at a club here, and then after I got done, these guys came and sat down, and they stayed for 2 hours talking to us. For a guy from England, and I forgot where the other guy was from, and that's all they did for 2 hours was spew out every conspiracy theory you could ever imagine. It seems like every time I meet somebody, they got this agenda to push forward this stuff, and I don't believe in any of it. So, I mean, we patiently listened, and we had a pretty good time with it. But my gosh, seems like this country attracts a lot of people who believe in that stuff.
Well, can you imagine about Thailand? There are some really worse people over there, I think.
Where are you at right now?
I'm back in the Philippines for this.
Oh,
month.
are you? Okay.
I'll be here till
That looks better.
week of
I turned
January.
on another light.
Let's see. So filters.
I don't know that Thailand has worse people, though. I think that might be a character, a caricature of the way it was like long time ago. I think they have more. I think they have more family people there than they do here. They have a lot more
Okay.
people. They have like 7 times as many tourists, so you get more family tourism. You get the same type of single male tourism. You get a lot more of everything over there.
Yeah, I mean, there's what, like, well, I don't know, pre-pandemic, there was what, like something like, there was a crazy amount of millions of people that went to Thailand, 20, 30 million
No,
tourists
40.
a year.
Got up to 40 in the night.
Was it 40? Okay, yeah, I was thinking maybe it was 40, but it wasn't for sure. And yeah, but because I traveled all over Thailand too, so occasionally of course, a lot of places I went, I saw a ton of backpackers, so saw a lot of kind of the younger 20 somethings for the most part from all around the world. But a couple of resorts and stuff I went to was, saw some families and stuff like that, which I hardly saw in the Philippines. I mean, I did see it, but man, it was like rare compared to, like Thailand.
Very. You don't see family tourism here almost ever.
Yeah.
Europeans go to Thailand; it's closer, and so they bring. So it's more likely, but they've averaged 35 to 40 million when the Philippines was averaging 6 million.
When so in the Philippines, if you do happen to see families, or where are they typically from?
Korea.
Korea.
The
Yeah.
Koreans travel as a group, but as far as white guys, I can't recall the last time I've ever seen a family out there except for my own because we live here. But I've never seen it. I can't even think of one time.
I only saw one when I was going there. I happened to run into a family in Cebu. We did kind of the whole tour thing. They have the what is it, like the oldest house in Cebu, something like that, and they got that statue out front in that area. If you know what I'm referring to, I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. It's been too long ago. But yeah, there was a family
Leia.
there. They were doing the whole little tourist thing, and seeing them. They were Americans, so kind of had a small little brief chat with them.
I mean, I might have seen it once, twice, but to see like a mom, dad, and 2 kids or something like that are all of the same race, let's say all Americans or all
Yeah, they were all
anything
Americans.
black
What
or
I'm talking
anything.
about.
It's incredibly rare.
Yeah. Even so, I did some of the hostel stuff too, and like Thailand or some other places just in general. You'll see a lot of female tourists. Which is I did see it in the Philippines, but man, it was kind of rare also. But yeah, I did see them. Typically Europeans.
Uh, I seen a lot of German, but mostly male. Some European female, but mostly Korean moms for bringing their children to the Philippines. But that was just about it.
Well, I mean, it's some of it's just the logistical part of it. If you were a family and you wanted to travel, let's say I want to go to beaches, okay, why would you not go to Florida, LA, or Hawaii? It's so much closer, you know what I mean? 16, 17-hour flights to go to something. It's just you wouldn't go there for that reason.
Well,
So what would you go
typically, I agree with you. But typically, the family, well, like in Thai, I only met one family in the Philippines. As far as them all being American, it was a lot more in Thailand. But typically, the ones I ran into in some of the other countries, they weren't doing a week vacation. You know what I mean? They were doing weeks. And it was multiple country type of thing. So, so there was people who were kind of like one of the families I ran into there in Thailand. We stopped at some resort there, and I was down in Koh Chang, and they were like, "Yeah, we're just kind of doing a whole Southeast Asia tour." They were kind of staying each country like roughly a week or two. They were just kind of hitting, doing all the greatest hits, so to speak, and they were just kind of making their way around.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like all the famous places.
Yeah, all the big tourist places. Go like in Thailand, you go to the the main
James
temple
Bond
there.
Island.
Yeah, they go down to Ray Lai, or if they were a little bit younger, they go down to like Koh Samui, Koh Phangan, something like that. A lot of them like to go up north. Yeah, you'd always see them on the islands. Of course, everybody wants to have a nice like beach type of vacation, and that's where I was. Like I'd never been in the northern parts of Thailand. I always stay around the beaches myself. So
Yeah.
I think it's
because
also more Europeans would come also because it's closer and because
they
they
get
don't
more
have as
vacation
much
time.
access to beaches. I mean, America has Mexico, the Caribbean, California, Florida. I mean, there's so many options there that you can actually get in the water. But imagine if you were in Sweden or somewhere. Where are you going to go? You have to.
I mean, listen, they can go to the Mediterranean. There's places in the Mediterranean.
There is,
But
and I think they do go there too. But then
yeah,
when you start looking, okay, where are we going to go next year or the year after? That's where I think
but they
Thailand starts to
also,
come up.
but if you, because I've talked to a lot of Europeans, like your average American gets 2, maybe 3 weeks at most, of
Yes.
vacation time, whereas most Europeans ought to have at least 3 weeks. Typically, they'll get almost a month. You know what I mean?
It
It's
could be a
hard
lot
to
more than
it's
that
hard to
too.
fly across 24-hour rough. For me, every time I've gone to Southeast Asia, it's been roughly 24 hours. Give take a few many hours, but 24 hours to go across the planet. You know what I mean? And a week vacation is not worth, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
that's a long time too,
Yeah.
flying.
So you automatically lose 2 days. Let's say you have 7. Well, let's say you can stretch it out, to the 9 days, doing the weekend thing. But you lose 2 days. That's only 7 days. And let me tell you, eventually that jet lag hits in one of the days.
Well, that's worse if you bring in your family.
Now,
Yeah,
Lost, when you went to Thailand, did you go around the round Earth or did you go across the flat Earth?
Oh,
What do you
I don't
think?
know. I think I went over the disc-shaped one.
Okay. You have gyroscopes that you had set up before you left to prove.
And what's funny too is, they have the little maps on there. Well, a lot of these flat earthers have barely been on an airplane, right? But when you're on the airplane, they have all the screens. Back then it was like mainly only like one screen. The screens that were down the aisle or whatever. You know what I mean? But a lot of them also had, even back then, had the screens, per each seat, and you could click
Yeah.
on the map, and you can see like. I flew out of Atlanta quite a bit when I was going to Southeast Asia, and it would go Atlanta to Incheon, and you could see how the plane flies up, like basically up towards Alaska, and then kind of back down, right? And it's like, if you were a flat earther, you would like, oh, why are they going way up here? It's like, well, dummy, if you're on a ball, that's the shorter route on the ball.
Yeah. Plus, they don't want to fly over the ocean. And if you're gonna crash, you want to fly over close to the airport too.
Yeah, you want to be a little closer to the to land for sure. But I mean, some of the flights I've been on, looking at the map, they're in the middle of nowhere over an ocean.
Yeah. Closest airport is Hawaii or Guam. So you rather fly over like Alaska, because there's how many airports over Alaska that you can fly, over the Aleutian Islands. There's always a military airport over the Aleutian Islands and stuff.
That's why they take
And
that route.
then you're going over Japan, Korea.
Yeah, that was basically almost always my layover was Incheon, because I would take Korean Airlines, and they were real big out of Atlanta. So Atlanta to Incheon was majority of my trip. A couple times I had layovers in Japan, had a layover in China one time, I think it was. So, but mostly it was in Korea.
Yeah, nobody wants to splash.
Hey, listen, things go wrong and you're 30, 40,000 foot in the air, you're kind of screwed anyway.
Yeah. But if you're gonna pick up the pieces,
things go wrong on an airplane, you're pretty much screwed anyway. The way I look at it.
Yeah, but they want to recover instead of losing it in the ocean.
Well, I don't get to recover a whole lot from an airplane crash.
Yeah.
There was a airplane crash in Colombia. So the main international airport in Colombia, well, Medellin, where I go, is Medellin's in a really big valley. They do have an airport there, but it's only for kind of like the locals. They don't make it international anymore. It's kind of like for locals, politicians, that kind of stuff. It's more kind of like a private airport. But it was a smaller plane. I don't remember the size of it, but it ended up crashing and smashing down a few many houses and stuff. Killed a few many people. There weren't too many people on the plane, but everybody on the plane died, and the people in the houses died. It's kind of crazy.
Would you say that's your favorite place to go, or do you just go there because your wife was from there?
Mainly for the family stuff. I do enjoy it. I very, very much enjoy it down there. I have a great time. There's me being a beach guy, I'm a little disappointed for water activities. I don't necessarily need to be a beach, but like water. I like to go. I like to. I grew up in Louisiana and Florida, man. There's no lack of water. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I do miss that. We will typically go down to the coast a lot of times. We'll fly there because it's only like an hour flight to get to like Cartagena or Barranquilla or something like that. But man, it's hard to beat the weather of Medellin. The city of eternal spring. But if I was to rank, I think I may have told you this before, but if I was to rank my favorite countries, Thailand's still been my favorite country I visited to. Just when you use all the metrics, food, infrastructure, the beauty of the land, beaches, friendliness of the people, food. If I may have said that twice now, but when you add up all the metrics, it's been the favorite place I've actually been personally.
What would be the second favorite?
Colombia.
Did you go to Ecuador and Panama? I was trying to tell Nico to go to those since he's
I have not been to Ecuador. Ecuador was on the map. I have been to Panama.
Ecuador is really good if you're a surfer. I grew up being a surfer.
There was a town called Manta. I really wanted to visit, and I almost went down, and it's been a long time ago. I almost went down there because we had this investment opportunity, and I forget what came up and stopped now because it's been 15-ish years ago, but ended up not making it down there.
They have a very high quality of life compared to a lot of places. So does Chile. Panama is different. It's a little more underrated, but I've never been to Colombia, so I can't say.
Yeah.
But some of those places are really amazing. Costa Rica is an amazing place too, but it got overrun with expats, just like Portugal did.
Yeah, well, that's the same thing kind of with Panama. Well, depending on where you go, kind of the same thing.
That is always a bad thing for inflation, bringing prices up everywhere. And
Yeah, well, for Americans, these are short trips. Mexico, Central America, the northern parts of South America. You can depending on where you live in the USA too. Like if you live in Florida, dude, it's like the flight. Usually my layover is in either Miami or Fort Lauderdale. When I go to Colombia, it's only like 2.5 hours to Medellin.
Yeah, you told me that before. I was really shocked because
Yeah.
it seemed like when I hadn't been for a long time, but it seemed like it was like 10-hour flight the last time I went to South America.
Yeah, like my whole day is like, the flights vary from anywhere from like 8 to say 12, right? That's because of always have at least a layover, and then you got 2-3 hours on the layover. But I think the fastest one's about 7, maybe and a half, from here in Austin.
Oh, 8 hours.
Well, what is it?
Breeze.
Yeah, that's easy compared to going.
What is it like going through customs?
The same as most places in the world. I've flown a shit ton of. Well, Biggie, you probably flown more than I have, but I've flown just a crap ton because the work I used to do, and then just traveling in general. And most places are sort of the same, for the most part. But every once in a while, when you actually go through maybe an immigration, they want to give you a little bit harder time. I only had one incident over the past 12 years of I don't even know how many trips to Colombia I've been in now. Only one time where it was kind of a pain in it. It actually was coming back into the USA. It actually wasn't even going to Colombia. It was coming back into the country.
It's been really easy.
They're just giving you a third degree.
During
Yeah,
COVID,
came back. They did the super duper extra check, when they unfold your clothes and everything. It was ridiculous, man. That was the only time I felt like, like I'm an American citizen. I felt like I was, treated like some third-rate citizen or whatever. It wasn't a good feeling for sure. I kind of let the guy know. I was like, it's kind of crazy, bro.
It was hard during COVID because everybody had different restrictions. Now that that's over, just about every place is easy to get into. The only place that I've ever been harassed really, really badly was in going into Israel. They treat me like I'm Osama bin Laden or something every time because I have all these stamps that they don't like. So they ask you lots and lots of questions. But other than that, nothing.
Yeah, it's pretty everywhere. Everywhere I've been, it's been pretty easy for the most part. You know, well, since COVID, I've only been to Mexico and Colombia, so both of those are, as long as you got, then obviously as long as you got a mask on, they didn't really give a shit.
My first time coming back to the U.S. and I went to the Philippines, and I was at LAX, and this Filipino immigration officer, and this is my last stage coming in, and he goes, what did you do in the Philippines? And I go, kick back, enjoyed myself, traveled, and he goes, and where do you live? I said, in Anchorage. He goes, well, isn't there a lot of Filipinos in Alaska? And I go, yeah. And he goes, well, how come you never make any friends there? I mean, how come you never make any friends with the Filipinos in Alaska? And how come you never hang out with any? He was like asking me how come I didn't like make any friends with Filipinos.
That is a valid question that I ask people all the time. Like, if you live, I grew up in LA. There's like more than 1 million Filipinos. If you have a hard on for Filipinos, why would you need to go to the Philippines to get one when they're right there in your doorstep, or in Toronto, or any place?
I mean, I think you already know the answer, right?
I know the answer, but nobody wants to admit the answer.
And then I go, and I go, well, I said to him, well, because the Filipinos here in the U.S. they treat you like crap.
Why do they do that?
And then I go, because see, you guys are already here, and you guys are already here, and you guys are already here, so you don't want nothing to do with us. And he said, okay, go on. That's what he told me.
You should do a show.
He told me.
Because if they don't care about you once they get to the U.S., then they didn't care about you in the first place. It's a con.
Yeah.
Don't you see that? It's a big fucking con that all these simps cannot see through this.
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't you
but
rather...
see, anyway, he just asked me all these questions, but I took offense by it, and but he was just being an ass about it.
I would have said, oh yeah, I get them in Alaska too, and now I'm going to get them from where they come from. That's what someone asked me one time. They're like, well, how come I was going to Thailand, pretty often there for a little while, and they were like, well, how come you just don't meet? Because there was a little Thai community where I used to live. They're like, how come you're not getting them there? I was like, I have. Now I want to get them from the source.
Hey, Baloo John, welcome back.
And what's so funny is when I was traveling, I think Big E and I've talked about this a couple times, but it's like when I was traveling, like I wasn't going there for, like when I went to the Philippines, wasn't necessarily for the Filipinas. When I went to Thailand, it wasn't necessarily for the Thai girls, right? One of my trips when I went to Thailand, I brought my girlfriend. Another time I went to Thailand, I ended up hooking up with a girl from Ireland at one of the hostels. It's like you don't have to go to these countries for that particular breed of woman if that's what you're going for.
Well, there's always legitimate success stories like the Baloo John, and I think everyone's happy when that happens. But just on the surface, if you were not in this community and you just looked at it, that I'm so scared that I can't bring my woman to the U.S. because she's going to immediately turn and become Americanized, and we're going to have a horrible marriage. How long has your wife lived with you, Lost, from Colombia? 10 years?
Just about 10 years now.
I think people are paranoid about some stuff, and I don't think if that type of woman's going to leave you because you take her or even meet her over there, I just think it's
Yeah,
pretty short sighted.
yeah, 100%. I've talked about this often. Also, it's like if she's going to leave you, she would leave you wherever you are anyway. I understand the idea of you don't want your woman to become some feminazi type chick right when she comes to the USA, right? That's a legit kind of fear, you know what I mean? You don't want that, but get real. If you've got a good woman, these are things you don't have to fear, right? You've got there's other problems going on if you are worried about, bringing back a woman. It don't matter where she is from the world. If you're worried about her coming back here and her getting snatched away, you've got, first of all, you got some confidence issues, right? Confident men like myself, I'm not. What am I worried about? You're worried about other men hitting on your wife. Well, guess what? Men hit on women 24/7, nonstop. Like if you want something like that, you need to go to like the Mid East, I guess, right? Or you need to get like just a super ugly chick, and even ugly chicks get hit on, right? Like you could have a
when they're desperate.
Troll. It don't matter. You can have a troll of a woman, dude. There's going to be some dudes hitting on her. Not as much as if she's attractive. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen troll women get hit on by dudes. That happens. You know what I mean? Listen, everybody's from, typically guys try to shoot their shot, if you will. They try to aim higher, but if you can't get, let's say you can't get the 8, 9s, and 10s, and you got to go for the 6, 7, and 8s, and you can't get those, and you got to go for the 4 and 5s. You can't get those. You go to the 2s and 3s, and eventually you'll go down to the 1 if that's all you can get.
And then when you get below that level, you go to Brazil and start talking to a girl named, I'm not going to say, sorry, I'm going to stop myself. No, the bottom line is there's a epidemic of lonely men, and they think that it's the fault of the U.S., and it's not. It's always that person's fault, and they need to do something about it to fix it. And just getting some girl that's throwing themselves at you and doesn't solve what caused that problem.
Yeah, listen, like if you were like a 1 or 2 rated man in America, right? I get the appeal of going to a place like the Philippines because you actually have a chance, right? In the USA, you basically have almost zero chance. In the Philippines, you have a little bit of chance. Now, obviously, you're getting the bottom of the barrel girls, but when you're a 1 or 2 kind of rated man, then I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get you don't want to be lonely. You would like to have a woman, family. These are things that are totally understandable to me, right? But if you can't improve yourself wherever you live in a first world country, like if you can't, listen. If you're just kind of born ugly, that's unfortunately a bad roll of genetic dice, right? But it's not like you can't go to the gym. You know what I mean? It's not like you can't improve yourself certain ways.
That's right.
Get decent jobs.
If you want to, you can change.
Yeah, make sure you're groomed. There's so many different things you can do to improve, your status, even your looks. You know what I mean? And if you can't do that in your home country, yeah, you can go to the Philippines or Ukraine or Thailand. You can probably get a 2 or 3 kind of rated girl there, and you'll be happy with it. But why not? Well, if you're a 1 or 2, you can at least make yourself a 4 or 5.
That's a very sane and rational, logical argument. How many of the people you hear that are on the other side of this argument ever use logic and common sense? It's all emotion, and it's always somebody else's fault. world. They're a victim of the country. They're a victim of everything. They're never taking a hard look at how can I improve myself to actually get rid of the problem. They don't do that. If you did every single thing you could do to improve yourself and then you still couldn't get somebody, then go ahead, go to the Philippines and snatch somebody up. But I've seen it too long. I've been here for too long, man. I've seen it come and go, and it doesn't always work out the way they hope. Because if they are in that much denial about everything, I think it's not going to work in the long run.
And it's a turnoff for women, no matter where you go in the world. When women see desperation, typically, if they get lucky, maybe they'll get a good one that's ugly or whatever, right? But typically, women see desperation, right? They just know this is I'm going to use you only.
That's what it looks like a lot of times, but it's what it is. Well, I have to step down, Kevin, buddy, because my family is goo goo gagaing me to get going. So
Oh,
just message me with whoever wanted to get in touch with me. I'll let you know. But we're stepping out here real quick.
oh,
We're in the
Roberto.
Oh, he knows my. Yeah, he can contact me. No problem. I have no problem with him.
You contact him.
I'll look it up. I had his.
You have his email, right?
I probably do. I think if I can dig it up somewhere. So anyway, yeah, but just tell him, yeah, I like Roberto. I have no issues with Roberto whatsoever. Okay, yeah, we're in the city this weekend. So April and my daughter were in a 5K run here this morning, and so they kind of slept, and then now everyone's up and wants to get rolling. So I got to run.
All right.
Okay. Bye bye. See you later, Kevin and Lost.
All right, man. Talk to you later. Oh, goodness. It's only 9:30.
Yeah. Oh, you and I are in the same time zone, huh?
Yeah. I'd have to look at it on a map, but I'm sure you're just north and maybe a little east. I'm going to look at that.
Well, I'm in Kentucky, so
Yeah.
we're not too far away. Cause yeah, you're in Dallas, right? You're in Texas.
Yeah, Austin.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think we're only like a state and a half away. I think.
No, you're a little more east than I was thinking overall. Yeah, technically it dropped through only 2 states. Well, Texas, Arkansas, Tennessee.
Pretty close.
Well, that's just a long drive. Well, here I know about where you live. Let's see how long it would take for me to get there.
I live in Madisonville, Kentucky.
I just put in Paducah.
Oh yeah, that's pretty close too. That's an hour and 40 minutes from where I live.
Let's see. Oh yeah, it's still
I live not too far from Evansville, Kentucky.
Okay, yeah, that's like roughly a 12-hour drive. So it's a good haul, that's for
Half
sure.
a day.
Yeah,
Hey DNC, how you doing, my friend?
I've been to Paducah before.
That's a nice place.
Yeah, it's not too bad. What's the name of the town you
That's
live in?
historical place.
Yeah, right there on the river. What's the name of the town you live in?
Madisonville, Kentucky.
Let's see where that is. Madisonville, Kentucky.
I think it's on I-95, something like that.
Okay, yeah. I see where it is now. North of you a little
It's
ways,
not.
Evansville, Indiana, which
Yep.
another place I went and worked at had a fabulous. It was such a weird little town, but man, I had a fun time there.
Well, it's another good town. It's not too far from Fort Knox. Is not too far from there. Fort Campbell is very close, like 45 minutes from there, from where I live.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've kind of been to your part of the world. I don't travel for
Lot of
work
rednecks.
anymore. Yeah, that's true. A lot of rednecks everywhere in the world. I mean, when you get outside a big city, there's pretty much rednecks everywhere.
Bama's area got hit pretty hard. Mississippi, Arkansas, and Alabama, they got hit by the tornado pretty good.
Oh, did they? Bama's
Yeah.
from
Sad.
wasn't Bama from like Huntsville, Alabama, or something like that?
Yeah. Sad to say they got hit pretty good. Hope none of his relatives got hurt, I hope.
Yeah.
I mean, all joking aside, I hope nobody got hurt. I mean, you don't want to see nobody get hurt. I mean,
Balut John said Texas is having a court case. I'm assuming case. He's with Cass on the serial killer border. I don't know anything about that.
well, I'm not from Kentucky. I'm from Alaska. I'm just my cousin and my aunt is living in Kentucky right here, just because they got a good deal on this house. They just got a good opportunity right now. I had an opportunity to spend some time with Balut John last November. So do you bring a lot of baggage with you when you go to Colombia, or do you just have it like a bag and?
I wouldn't say a lot. A family of 3, we take 2 bags typically.
Your wife is already there, or you all gonna go
Nah.
down together?
No, we'll be all going down there together.
You're gonna spend a holiday there?
Yeah, we'll be there till mid-January.
Hmm.
Little over a month.
Oh, something to look forward to. Is this a every year pilgrimage?
Yeah, pretty much go every. Typically
Nice.
during the holidays, we'll do some other trips here and there. Also, we're probably going to have to start changing it to summertime now that the kids in school. Like she's going to miss a week of school, and I guess we can't continue doing that every freaking year.
Yeah.
Well, Big Kev, let me jump off. Need to go tend to family matters.
All right. Thank you for coming on. I'm,
Yeah.
I'm going to be on for another 10, 20. Yeah, I'm going to get off in yeah, 10, 20 minutes. And
All
then
right.
it'll be 2 hours.
All right. Well, man, enjoy your night, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, buddy. If
Yep.
I don't talk to you again, have a good Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah. Likewise. Thanks.
All
Talk
right,
to you
buddy.
later.
Thank you. Thanks for coming on. Big Kev, where do you live now? I'm in Kentucky right now. I am in the beautiful state. No snow on the ground. It snowed once, and I jumped up and hurry up and took advantage of the snow 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 on the ground and took pictures and got a beautiful landscape of the snow on the ground, and we had a bunch of leaves on the trees and had a good portrait picture landscape of everything. And then the next afternoon, the snow was already gone. So now everything looks ugly because it melted. But yeah, hopefully it's going to snow again. And Kevin, can you explain bluegrass? I think that's just the type of grass. I think that's all the different types of grass that they have. Maybe it's the music too, but I think it just means the different kinds of grass that it has. No, not the grass that you smoke, but just the grass that they have together. I don't know. I don't know too much about this kind of horticulture. I know about tropical horticulture, but I don't know about this kind of plant horticulture here. Sorry about that. Apologize about that. Cleaned my room today. Couldn't. I got a trash bag and start picking up from my closet. I got a good walk-in closet, and I start grabbing stuff and boxes and start walking my way out, and had empty boxes, and I go, what the hell? And start grabbing stuff and still moving stuff around and everything, and I almost done. Almost done. Don't forget to smash that like button. Let me go to the other page, see how many likes I got. I got 11 likes. Got 16 people watching. Smash that like button. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for coming out. Yeah, you guys. Thank you guys But everybody that leaving comments, thank you guys for participating. Thank you, Big A, for coming out and jumping on Mr. Round Earth. Appreciate you coming out and not being shy. Lost Nomad. I've been trying to lose weight. Had a Big E told me he made a challenge. Told me to lose 80 pounds. I already lost around 50 pounds already, and I got another 30 pounds to go. So I got to have a goal, short time goal, long time goal, and keep on going with your goal, and eventually you're going to make it. As long as you are taking a short goal and keep on going, then eventually you're going to get to your long-term goal. But always have a goal and then get to your short-term goal and then keep on going with your have a short-term goal and then keep on going to the next goal, keep on going to the next goal, and then you're going to eventually get to the main goal. But if you only have one goal, sometimes you're going to get frustrated and you're going to quit. You're going to get overwhelmed and you're not going to make it. And a lot of people get, Joe, my friend from Canada, she wants to try to come up. Well, that's nice. I sent her a link, so maybe she'll come up. Oh, long day today. Took a nap earlier. There we go. Yeah. I think I took an hour nap. Then my daughter called me up this morning. Well, her this morning, my 4 o'clock. And she was excited about going to the races. So that they were excited. Yeah. Everybody's happy. Getting a little bit cold outside. Check the temperature right now. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. My son left a message. It's 58 degrees out. That's not bad. Cloudy out. 1 o'clock this morning, 1 o'clock a.m. Supposed to rain out. See what happens, right? Yeah. Try to have a good attitude, you guys. Leave all your animosity and ill feelings. Leave that kind of stuff to the other guy. Even though people think it's fun to have that kind of entertainment. There we go. Sometimes it's entertainment. Sometimes it's kind of boring. Don't look nobody. Doesn't look like anybody else is going to come up. Nope, don't look like it. Again, thank you guys for coming on. Thank you guys for super chat. That's always appreciated. My nieces. I thought I heard somebody cough. There's always somebody not feeling good. Anybody else want to come up? You're more than welcome to come up. I'm gonna. Oh. This. Thank you guys for coming up. I'm gonna get off, you guys. Again, no time to be sad. Try to live life to the fullest. Just try to get out, have a good time, get out of the house if you can. Just get out and have a good time. Eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow, you don't know what life is going to give you. So just get out and have a good time. Don't get out and be angry and have ill feelings against everybody. Luke John, one of my favorite people. He's always out helping me out, being nice to me and my family. Always have something good to say. Yeah, always appreciate of him. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with here in the bullpen. Pop-Tarts. Don't eat them, but they sure sound good right now. We had pizza today, but can't eat pizza because too greasy. Trying to stay away from that kind of food. It's not on my diet, but I could smell it through the ventilation ducts. It goes throughout the whole house. We got a big house, and it goes throughout the whole house, and I gotta think different thoughts. But my injections make me feel nauseous when I smell different kinds of foods. So I gotta turn off my air vents, and when I turn off the air vents, makes my room cold. So yeah. So I gotta turn on another access heater. All right, I gotta thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for sharing your thoughts, your everything with me. So yeah, talk to you guys later on. See about maybe I'll have another show tomorrow. All right, you guys. Feed the ducks. We got geese. We got some swans. We got some mallards down on the lake. Down below. Just down on the dam here. And we go feed. We got snapping turtles, catfish, trout, all kinds of fish, crawfish, whole bunch of stuff here in the lake. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of fish. No, that we have down below. Pretty nice. Watching them on the birds, the geese and stuff flying around, circling. We got a giant. I don't know if you guys seen the outside of the house by the lake. Looking up this way, we got a whole bunch of windows, and we could see the birds, circling. Then they coming in on the final approach, and when they land, pretty fun to watch. Yeah, pretty fun. Didn't know you could do that, Kevin. Thought you live in the basement. Oh, heck. There we go. All right, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me here in the bullpen. You guys have a good week. Have a good weekend. Oh, you came in late. I am getting done. I am turning. Let me see. I am turning everything off. Let me turn off the light. Turn off the lights. The party's over. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys have a good weekend. Don't forget, eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow you don't know what life is going to give you. So live life to the fullest. Eat, drink, and be merry, and be very happy. Tell your loved ones that you love them, that you care for them. Call up your parents, your brothers, your sisters, your kids. Tell them hi. Ask how they're doing. Tell them what's up. Just tell them what the hell. Peace, Say hi to your neighbor. Ask him if you want. Ask him, hey, you want a beer? Your neighbor. Get to know your neighbor. Don't be Mr. Scrooge. Do something nice to somebody. Don't be Mr. Tight Ass. Do something nice. Do something nice for somebody. Yeah, Risa has a channel. Go check her channel out. Yeah, go check her channel out. She got a lot of pretty. She got a lot of girls, a lot of ladies out that go to her channel. Tell her Big Kevin sent you. She might be live right now. Go check out each other's channels. We have like I said, this is all a Filipino and Southeast Asian channel community, one way or another. Why? Well, right now it's winter. That is a good question. My background is cooking. Yeah. I'm thinking about doing that again. I got equipment, cameras and stuff. That is a good question. Maybe I'll get back to that. I was thinking, trying to have a cooking show and losing weight is too kind of like banging, like two rams banging heads against each other, because you want to try to taste and do that. I mean, you're banging heads against each other. So but I was trying. I wanted to go do getting like McDonald's or Burger King or Wendy's and buying it like a sandwich and doing that also. But again, that's kind of going against my diet. I guess you could have a cheat day in doing that. But again, that you're going against your diet. But again, it would look good. But I mean, all these famous people will have a cheat day. Don't know if you can hear me, but all these famous people have a cheat day, and they yeah, that's a good idea. I'll come back to that. See you soon. That's a good question. Get a small pizza and eat it, but again, I'm going against what I'm doing. But you guys would have to sponsor me. You know, you would have to sponsor. You would have to sponsor the mail. I don't know, but that's a good question. All right, my friend. Thank you for the question. No, that's a very good question. Appreciate the thought. Appreciate the question. Cause I'll bring a sandwich here, and I eat the sandwich, and then you're gonna go, Kevin, look what you're doing. What about your diet? Thank you guys for coming out. God bless. Talk to you all possible tomorrow. Had a good show. Went out 2 hours and 8 minutes. Made some money. That's always nice. God bless. Be safe. Always eat, drink, and be merry. You don't have to get hammered. You don't have to get stupid. Just live life to the fullest. No time to be sad. Treat people like you want to be treated. Just be happy. Talk to you all later on. God bless. Talk to you all later.